Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I want to talk about the 5 things that you want to focus on if you want to get centered in the midst of chaos. So we're in some really chaotic, weird times right now. And these things are really, really important for you to get centered, for you to get focused. So this way you're able to go after what it is that you want. So the 5 things, I'm gonna go right into it because you already know the reason for getting focused, so we don't need to go into that. So the 5 things are divided into basically 2 sections. The first section is governing your mind, your thoughts, your images, your voices in your head, perception, things like that. And the other 3 is governing your body, okay? So the 5 things are this. For your mind would be your surrounding and the people that you're connected with, okay? Those will influence your mind directly. What that means, surrounding, like your actual physical space, the room that you're at, the house that you're at, your physical structure surrounding, it could be a structure like the room or house, or it can be like the town you're in, the city you're in, things like that. Number 2 is people, the people that you're connected to, the people that you hang around with, the people that you associate with. The other 3 is associated with your body. What that means is, number 1, movement, which governs the circulation of energy and circulation of blood in your body. Number 2 is your nutrition, what you put inside of your body, because that also dictates your circulation. If you put a lot of bad stuff inside of your body, it's not gonna work out, you're gonna get blocked, and that's going to prevent you from being centered. The last thing is your rest, your recovery. If you're burning the candles at both ends and you're super focused, but you're not getting enough recovery, then you're creating a lot of tension, you're burning yourself out, and therefore it's gonna throw you off centered, okay? So those are the 5 things, and now I'm gonna go and just dive into each and every one of them. Sorry, I'm getting mosquitoes are starting to get me out here. I'm over here in Bali, just got here about a week ago, and these 5 things was something that I was very dialed in and very focused on doing my best to enhance all 5 of these things, because it was really important when we were doing our best to wrap things up in the US and get over here. So that's why I want to make a video to chat about what it is that I did. So let's go into the mind first, the first 2. Surroundings and the people you're around. So the surroundings is really simple. You want to make sure your surroundings is clean. That's the base thing. Clean, organized. That means when you look around the room, you want to make sure things are not laying around everywhere. Because what happens is if it's laying around everywhere, your mind is going to pick it up. It's like imprinting into your mind. You may not have to think about it, but simply looking at a mess, looking at all these things covering your table, looking at these covering your dining table or all over your couch or your floor, it takes up mental space. So clean it, get it away, throw it away, things that you don't need, get it organized, okay? Number 1. And number 2 is make sure your space is comfortable, right? So organization, things like that is great. Cleanliness is great. Cleanliness also means clean it, like physically clean it. Get a rag, sweep things up, clean it. So when you put things up, that's great, but if it's dirty, energetically, all of that is like clogging up your pipes. All of that is like don't feel expanded, right? You want to be free, you want to feel clean, we want to have clarity. Dirtiness that you're physically in also creates fogginess in your mind and throws you off from your center. So also now people disconnect from people that isn't supporting you, that isn't aligned with where you want to go. If you are looking to make a change in your life and the people that you hang around with, all they want to do is hold on to their old ways, nothing is wrong with them. Everybody's got a different journey in their life, but it is very important for you to recognize that they're not on the same path as you, and you want to start creating space. You want to stop hanging around with them as much, or just kind of disconnect from them. Doesn't mean you just stop being their friend, but you need to be around people that support your energy, that supports where you want to go, that supports the same vision, has to support the same values, okay? That's going to be very important for influencing your mental space, okay? Your thoughts, the way you see yourself, the way you see your surroundings, the way you see your life, okay? You want to make sure people that you're around are going the same direction. If you're doing this, then that means at this very moment now, they are not good for you in your life. And this even counts for family as well. They can be your family. You're not going to disconnect from them, but you can stop spending much time with them. Okay, it's just how it is. There's no hard feelings. This is what is necessary for each individual person to be able to expand and grow into the way that we can be. Okay, we don't want to be lagging and try and drag people that aren't going the same direction. Now, the other three, okay, first thing is movement. Movement, that means moving your body. Now, movement, there's a lot of different types of movement. Generally, the reason for movement is to increase the circulation throughout the body, but there's a lot of different types of movement. So that's a whole big subject on its own, but I want you to just cover these 5 things really quickly. So basically, let's just make it really simple. Movement, increasing your heart rate, making sure that you're able to work your muscles, increase your heart rate, increase the circulation, get you sweating, increasing the temperature of your body. So this way you're able to increase the blood flow, increase the energy flow, okay? Stretching, working out, doing some type of cardiovascular, all of these things and more, breathing. All of these are great movements to get things circulating. Number 2 is nutrition. So nutrition, most people when think about that, they think, do I need to go on a diet? Am I fat or am I not fat? But don't look at nutrition just like that. Look at it as your ability to go and keep your body clean. Okay, and after this, I'm gonna go and speak about centeredness. So this is what we really know. What is centeredness? And I'm gonna cover that in just a sec. Okay, so nutrition, making sure they're eating clean foods. It's not about whether or not you're losing weight or losing fat. It's about how clean is your body. You know how it feels like when you eat foods that aren't good and you feel sluggish. You're hungry, you eat a lot of food, and now not only are you full, but you're sluggish. Your energy is crashing. You feel like you want to go to sleep. That means you didn't put good nutrition inside of you. Maybe you ate too much, or maybe what you ate just wasn't the right food. So you got to make sure you're eating foods that is keeping your body fueled, keeping your body energized, but not weighing you down, okay? Because that is going to throw you off your center. Now, the last thing is sleep. It's the simplest, but it's one of the most difficult things, because at the end of the day, when we want to go to bed, you're focusing on thinking that the day is not over because there's more things you wanted to do that you weren't able to do. It's something that we've all have faced, and it's just really important to know that the day is done. A good trick is to go and just go through the entire day really quickly and just identify all the things that you accomplished. Identify all the tasks that you did and realize that anything that you didn't do, did you do the best that you can, yes or no? And if you did, great, it's time to go to bed. If you didn't, realize what it is that you can improve on and then go to bed, because there's nothing more you can do now. Because if you didn't get enough sleep, then the next day you will have a repeat of low performance, because you would only have 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, and you try to push it today, but you're not going to be able to make it really well tomorrow. And then the next day at the end of the night, you're going to feel bad because you didn't do the things you wanted to do. So those 5 things. Now, really quick, I want to cover what is centeredness, because all of these things have influenced your centeredness. So your centeredness is basically where you're able to physically feel the sensation inside of your heart, feel the sensation inside of your gut, feel the sensation inside here. So what that means is like this. If I put my hands on my chest, I can feel my chest. If you did that, you could too. Now, if you take your hands off your chest, you can still put your awareness to this area, and then you can feel the outside. Now, if you bring your awareness inside your chest, you can also bring the awareness there. You can feel it. If you bring your awareness inside your body here, right, inside of your stomach here, you can feel the inside here. And when you can feel inside of here, being centered means once you connect to the sensation inside, then you can feel how still is it. And being centered means you're able to be still. And not being centered means you're connected to it and you feel like it's all over the place. Like like that one game where you get the ball bouncing around, it's going boom, 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 and you're moving these little things, right? Same thing, you got this energy that's all over the place and you want to be able to get centered. You want to get still on the inside, okay? So all of these things, these 5 things help you with your energy. The people around, your surroundings, the food, the movement, and the sleep helps you with your energy. And when your energy is enhanced, when your energy is clean, you're able to get it to be still. All of these things also help connect you to your center, connect you to your body. If you're not able to feel the inside of your body, like you can feel your outside when you touch your body, but if you don't touch yourself and you're not able to feel inside, that means you're lacking mind-body connection. And you want to focus on that. You want to work on that so you're able to get centered. Because if not, you can't get centered. You may think about being centered, but you're not actually centered until you're able to connect your awareness into your body. And now your mind and your heart, or your mind, your body, they connect together. And when they connect together, you're now whole. You can feel yourself and you can feel the things that you need to do. Your understanding for yourself and your life starts to increase. Okay, so all 5 of these things would greatly enhance that as well. Okay, so I hope this video helps you out. Really needed in this chaotic times. Don't focus on all of the problems, all of the things that's happening. They're happening, they're out there, it is what it is. Focus on yourself, focus on these 5 things and see what area in your life right now out of these 5 things can you improve and change so you can start making a difference and get centered. And once you get centered, your clarity goes through the roof, your focus goes through the roof, and you know and you are able to accomplish what it is that you actually want to do versus trying to prevent things that you don't want from happening.